Let's start our English speaking practice. Today's focus on agreeing, disagreeing, and giving your opinion naturally. First 5 useful phrases. I completely agree. I completely agree. Practice is more important than memorization. I completely agree. Practice is more important than memorization. Second one. I'm not sure I agree with that. I'm not sure I agree with that. A polite way to disagree. I'm not sure I agree with that. I think both skills are important. I'm not sure I agree with that. I think both skills are important. That's a good point. That's a good point. Used when someone gives you a stronger or interesting idea. Used when someone gives you a strong or interesting idea. That's a good point. I hadn't thought about it that way. Fourth, personally I think. Personally I think. Used to introduce your personal opinion. Used to your personal opinion. Used to introduce your personal opinion. Personally, I think learning by doing is better. Personally, I think learning by doing is better. Fifth, at the end of the day. At the end of the day. Meaning when everything is considered ultimately. Considered ultimately. At the end of the day, consistency matter more than motivation. Now conversation. There are 3 characters, Riya, Dev and Sona. And they are talking on marks versus skills. Riya, do you think getting high marks is the most important thing in college? Dev, personally I think marks are important, especially if you want a good opportunity after graduation. Sana, that's a good point, but I don't think marks are everything. Riya, I completely agree. You can get excellent marks without actually knowing how to use your knowledge. Dev, I'm not sure I agree with that. If someone gets consistently good marks, it usually means they understand the subject. Sana, sometimes yes, but what about practical skills? Dev, fair enough, that's definitely important too. Riya, personally I think students should focus on both. Good marks can open the door, but skills can help you succeed after you enter. Sana, exactly. At the end of the day, companies want people who can actually solve problems. There, that's a good point. Maybe we shouldn't think of marks and skills as opposite. Yeah, Riya, right. We need both. And tongue twister. Red lorry, yellow lorry. It's done.